All quasi-investigation and operation units, including Special Investigation Panel, Special Tactical Squad, or any other such teams under whatever name, are hereby disbanded.
Are you sure?
Good day, viewers, and welcome to my channel. It's no longer news that the Inspector General of Police has dissolved SARS, but we still have our skepticism. Before we go into that, if this is your first time on this channel, please hit the subscription button and don't forget to turn on the notification so that whenever we publish, you will be notified. Welcome back. Like you all know, the Inspector General of Police has finally bowed to the pressure of the teeming protesting youth to dissolve SARS. We give it to them. Congratulations to everyone that came out to protest, both online and in the streets. It's a good development. If we don't make our voices heard, nothing is going to happen. Of course, we know SARS, as they are specially called, the Special Anti-Robbery, or we can call it the Tactical Squad or the Crack Squad, has been responsible for a lot of crimes against humanity, especially in the southern part of Nigeria. And these things range from kidnapping to murder to torture to unlawful arrest to exploitation and even extrajudicial killing. And the youths and the people of the southeastern part of Nigeria have been taking this for a very long time. And this month, they rose up and said, enough is enough. The evidences abound. People got fed up because everybody had a story to tell. And this was what led to the protest. First of all, it started online, then it snowballed into the streets of Nigeria, then it even went international. You could see most celebrities abroad were tweeting "End SARS," and today our voices have been heard and SARS have been dissolved. This protest, like we know, it started on the 8th of October, and it was led by the youths. Then celebrities joined in and human rights activists demanding for the total ban of SARS. And today, it has yielded results. So due to the pressure from the protesting youths, and of course, we will not overlook the international community. The federal government of Nigeria, ably represented by the IGP of police, Mohammed Adamu, had to cave in and dissolve the organization across the 36 state commands. It is good news. But is that really good news? Wait until you see these videos.
Following a review of the current developments, and in due cognizance of the wide and legitimately held concerns of well-meaning citizens on the existence and operations of Special Anti-Robbery Squad as a responsive and citizen-oriented police force, it is hereby directed as follows. 1. The Special Anti-Robbery Squad of the Nigerian Police, otherwise known as SARS, is hereby dissolved across all formations, the 36 state police commands, and the Federal Capital Territory, where they currently exist. 2. All officers and men currently serving in the unit are to be deployed with immediate effect. 3. New policing arrangements to address the offenses of armed robbery and other violent crimes that fall within the mandate of the dissolved Special Anti-Robbery Squad shall be presented in due course. 4. A Citizens and Strategic Holders Forum will be formed to regularly interface with the leadership of the police at all levels and advise on police activities. 5. To deal with the reports of crimes committed against citizens, an investigation team will be constituted, which will include civil society organizations, for transparency, and the culprit will be punished. I commend the vast majority of men and women of the Nigeria police force who are diligently going about their duties, guided by the dictates of the rule of law, honor, and professionalism. I encourage them to sustain their sense of national service, sacrifice, patriotism, and commitment to crime fighting. Their gallant efforts to ensure the safety of lives and property of Nigerians are very much appreciated. I also commend all citizens that have voiced their genuine concerns for a better policing orientation in an organized, patriotic, and civil manner. I assure the nation of our firm determination to advance our police reform agenda with a view to bequeathing to our beloved nation a police institution and system that are not only accountable to the citizens, but professional in all components of its service delivery. I call on all citizens to partner with us in our drive for a peaceful and secure internal security order. I thank you all for coming, and I pray for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to continue to protect our beloved nation. Thank you. Public acceptance of the police under a democratic setting is not influenced exclusively by the number of crimes that are solved, but by the manner such are attained. Since no police force ever succeeds by alienating its citizens, we are firmly resolved that under my watch, policing will be citizen-centered, rules-driven, and accountability guided. Towards this end, a comprehensive reform, both in terms of ethics, mode of operations, and orientation, function delineation, command and control, weaponry, and accountability mechanism will be undertaken in the Special Anti-Robbery Squad. This is with a view to giving full, clear, measurable, and accountable intervention to the presidential directives on reform and reorientation of the unit as recently handed down to the force leadership. A reorganization proposal to this effect is being currently studied preparatory to its being implemented. At the end, a protocol that will document the outcome of the reform shall be developed. The protocol shall become the standard operating procedure of the unit, which will be engaged for performance evaluation in aid of accountability process and disciplinary concern. It shall also act as a guide for the review of specific operations involving the unit with a view to drawing lessons and identifying gaps which can be bridged in order to strengthen the operational engagement of the unit across all commands. This initiative will be undertaken in close collaboration with the Presidency, Office of the National Security Advisor, Ministry of Interior, Police Service Commission, and Human Rights Group, including developing partners and other strategic stakeholders. The proposed reorganization will produce a new special anti-robbery unit, which will be professional enough to protect the citizens in their line of duty, but uniquely potent enough to respond to any major weapon-related organized crimes in the swiftest and most ethical manner. While this initiative is being perfected, the operation of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad, which is currently centralized at the Force Headquarters, is hereby decentralized. Consequently, with immediate effect, The commissioners of police in each of the 36 police commands and the Federal Capital Territory are to assume full command and control authority on all special anti-robbery squad in their commands. While the first headquarter unit is henceforth subsumed under the command of the DIG Force CID. The import of this is that the DIG Force CID and the civil commands shall from this date not only assume administrative and operational control of SARS in their respective commands, they shall also be directly held liable for any professional misconduct resulting from the operation of the unit. Consequently, they are to immediately undertake a detailed evaluation of the unit in their command and submit a report to my office within the next 2 weeks. Similarly, all quasi-investigation and operation units, including Special Investigation Panel, Special Tactical Squad, or any other such teams under whatever name are hereby disbanded.
Welcome back. After watching the 2 videos of how SARS was dissolved in 2019, January 21st, 2019, and barely after a year, it was now dissolved again in October 11, 2020. We are wary that it may still come back again, even stronger, or it may be rebranded and called some other thing. I wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow we see them in the street again, tormenting and exploiting people. But there are still some fundamental questions we need to ask ourselves as individuals. What happened to the disbandment last year in January 2009? How were they able to make it back to the streets? And again, if people want one Nigeria and asking for us to keep SARS, a dysfunctional police unit that is killing people, especially from the southern extraction, how sincere are we in our quest for one Nigeria? So if we can answer these 2 questions, we will understand that the problem is much more deeper than SARS. SARS is not the problem of Nigeria. SARS is not the problem of the youth of Nigeria. SARS, and most importantly, without overemphasizing this, SARS is not the problem of people from the southern part of the Nigeria. SARS is more or less a symptom of the political mindset of the Nigerian structure headed by the Fulanis. It was instituted to depopulate the south of their youth, because until today, no records abound of an enterprising young man in the north who has been waylaid by SARS or who has been killed by SARS. But numerous testimonies abound in the south. We don't get that in the north. So what we're experiencing from SARS is more or less is a symptom of the people at the helm of affairs, which are the Fulanis. So SARS was instituted for an agenda. So what does it mean? There is still a chance that they will be smuggled back into the system. But here on Biafra Referendum, we are vigilant and we expect you to be too. Here on Biafra Referendum, we bring you all you need to know about the Biafran state, our struggle and aspiration. Our channel is dedicated to Biafrans, friends of Biafrans, and lovers of freedom all around the world. Please click on the subscription button on the screen and don't forget to turn on the notification so that you will be informed whenever we publish